So,
No,
like,
¿Tú
presentas?
Well, the thing that it's me, Elizabeth, Chavita, Teresa, and Renee, but in case you don't know us.
We know.
And the tutor is an hour later.
Yeah, an hour later, very important.
So why are major commitments difficult to make? So we're thinking about a very difficult commitment, and it's like marriage. For example, right now I can have a couple, but I have the two factors: uncertain and irreversible. Because uncertain is I don't know how long it would last, and irreversible is that we can both do things that will affect between each other, and we don't know how much it will affect us. So time and information can help, but when it's the right moment and with whom?
Yeah, two.
So in order to take that
Not only
decision,
marriage, every decision.
we're taking marriage. We analyze two factors with its big bets and real options. Big bets is like all or nothing. I put all my money and I take the whole risk to see like a big positive future, but I also have the risk of losing all. On the other hand, I have the real options, which is like postpone, to check how I'm doing out with my girlfriend, make the plan to reduce the risk to not
To
fail
the
big.
divorce, for example, in the in the big bet, is for example, first ¿cómo se llama primerita? Love at first sight is like, yeah, you are the one, I love you, let's go. And the real option is, okay, let's go first for a coffee, movies, and start building the relationship. So in a big bet, you go everything for everything, and the real option is, calm down. Let me think about it.
So an example of big bet could be when you go to a party and you find like a very nice girl and you fall in love. Maybe you are in Vegas and you marry with her. Quick mistake. But the moment happens when you don't have the same interest. You check out their other better options, money, work, and relation. Or on the other hand, your inversion could be like happily ever after. So the real options are divided in 3 steps: growth options, insurance options, and learning options. The first one, it's like, for example, you have your couple and you both are working. So you build on existing commitments new work. So you have now your partnership and you look forward on creating more growth. The insurance options is like you have the flexibility to make the decisions, to not be like go straight. It's supposed that first you get married and then you have child. But you can first have child and then get married.
It's
So
not that common.
that's
But it happens, yeah.
and the learning operations is that you have, you can launch together new strategies that both as a couple can decide if, okay, we're having a good time, but right now we don't want to get married. So we stay that things come until we see a better opportunity.
Did you get it?
What was the last one?
And the last one.
It was hard.
It was learning about.
Oh, okay.
In the grow options, you start building the relationship. Yeah. In the insurance, you're more flexible, and for example, like no, if we get the first kids, it's no problem. We're gonna be married. And in the learning operation, it's like the free living and revolution. Yeah. We can be 3 partners.
It can. Does it happen?
Oh, so which factors determine a real option? So first one is creates a competitive advantage, that you have to be certain that you have a good position against your competitors. The second one is, as we mentioned, maintain flexibility, that you can make decisions through the process. And it's high leverage is that you maximize the profits. Like for example, I heard of a company who has telecommunications that they place you an adapter at your home. You receive one call and this device changes the current and give you 15 new calls. So by one call, you generate 15 calls, which is more revenue.
In the well, no, yes. In the real options, it's like you have a quite information. Like you know what you're doing. Like you're not like.
But this is like another category.
Yeah,
Real options are other category.
It's like
How you find out the best options of the real options.
The best option. Okay.
The real
options.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have the real options and the big bets. So inside the real options, we have the real ones of the real.
Which means that is the best
It's the
because
best,
you
yeah.
have zero level of uncertainty.
I kind of, yeah.
Kind of, okay.
Is it that you have more information and more secure about what you're doing? It's not like just.
So we manage the making the right choice. It's like playing Texas Hold'em. At the beginning of the game, you can receive a pair of ace. So you have these cards, and you haven't seen the game. So at the beginning, you can say, "Oh, I have the best hand that I can have." You put all your money, but you don't know which cards will appear. So that will be the big bet. I play it all or nothing. And on the other hand, real options is like, I have the big cards. I wait a little bit. Maybe I will not win as much money as I could win by placing all of the first round. But maybe the game will not be in my favor and I can lose all my money.
Yeah, maybe because of that way you lose less and also win less, but you don't lose everything, as in the big bet. And well, now for the examples, is we have the level of uncertainty, the now strategy, and the later strategy. The now strategy is like the big bet, is now, do it now. And the later strategy is like the real option, that you have more information and you can analyze it. So, for the level 1, for the level 1 that you remember is that you have one option. It's not that quite of uncertainty. So we have OXO, fast, anywhere. If you want to place an OXO here at the deck, yeah, okay, let's do it. So watching the previous presentation is adapt is in the level 1. It's best because, yeah, follow the lead. And here is like, the also does the don't think or don't mind about looking for the best strategy. He knows that the place where it's gonna work. An example of a strategy, of later strategy is Starbucks. For example, in the universities, Starbucks in the university, they think more about, they want to place a store, but in which university is the good one. So they analyze the market, and even here they place two stores. So the point is to place a store. The point is to place a store. Also doesn't think about where is the best place. They just put it up, and Starbucks think more about the.
And they are both level 1.
Both level 1 because the point is to place a new store.
Because they know they are successful.
Yes. Yeah, they have like the
leader position.
Okay.
Kind of know what's gonna happen.
Now in level 2 we have more options. And for example, is the question for someone is PC or Mac. So for the ones that choose Mac, is like visceral, all of the design is graphic designers is. I just love it. I don't care anything else. It's a now decision. But later on we have the later strategy, and then you think, okay, I'm an engineer, so maybe this program doesn't work well in Mac. I need like the memory or the rendimiento, like the performance of the computer. So it's like I have PC or Mac, but I analyze more the decision with the.
So the big bet strategy is for now, and the real option strategy
is for the real ones.
It's for the later.
Yes. It's the later strategy. Real ones are later.
Always.
Because you need to analyze.
Yeah, because in the big bet and the now strategy that you don't have so much time to think or to analyze the decision, and you have just this information, and it's with this that you have is or you take it or you leave it. So now for the level 3, that you have more options. We thought about Viva Aerobus. I don't know if you know, it's the cheapest airline now in Mexico. So they bought planes from Mexicana, that was a broken airline. And they were like, oh, we'll do it now to buy the planes at a very cheap price, and start building the.
Yeah, they bought the plane from the other airline, so they started building their own airline, and then there is cheaper, so they took the opportunity.
And they just, as soon as they buy it, they start flying. So it was like let's do it, and we have our other competitors where, okay, let's do it. So let's see what happened, and they are now successful. And for the later is Continental. I don't know if you remember, but in Continental they have these 4 segments for develop new products. And they were like, okay, we're not just choosing this one. It's like, okay, we're gonna start looking at our options, which one is it gonna be with the trends or the more profitable, the growing market. So it's a process more. And now we have the level 4 that I don't know anything. So example is Facebook, because from the beginning of Facebook, I don't know if you watched the movie, but it was Mark Zuckerberg was I'm gonna launch it. I don't know if it worked, Harvard, and just do it. He thought was a good idea, and it was, but he didn't analyze the risk because also was like forbidden. And also with Instagram, they bought it, and I don't know, we don't know if the people will like or will use it, but let's go. And now there are like, it's $15 million company. And for the later is Google. At the beginning of Google, they were growing with the technology of the, ¿cómo se decía?
Searching.
Yes, that database and the searching. And they were like, okay, let's do it. We don't know if this internet stuff's gonna work. And also, but YouTube, Google does they start like developing new stuff, but from the beginning they were like thinking more about where they should go, in which direction. And
3 minutes left.
yeah. And for the analysis of the real opportunity value, so which one I should use for the now or the later, we have the qualitative and quantitative decision or requirements, like qualitative and quantitative requirements. Like the qualitative is like more personal, like what I'm looking for. For example, with the Mac is, oh, I'm looking for design, I'm a graphic designer, I don't care anything else. And the quantitative could be like the side of the screen, the memory, all that you can count.
By the
You
way,
say the qualitative.
The qualitative is like for your expectations. For example, in the Mac is, you're looking the Mac because I like it, I'm a graphic designer, I like the size, or I don't know, the look. And in the quantitative, you look about the stuff of the size of the screen, the capacity of the memory. Like the quantitative is the ones that you can count, and the quality is what you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
and also ROV means real opportunity valuation.
Why is Big Robust on the level 3 uncertainty?
No strategy.
No, because when they bought the planes, yeah, they were like, in which segment we should get, like for example, at the level of Aeromexico, at the level of Interjet, Volaris, or like our own level that is gonna be a new one with the cheapest of the market, because it's not the same as Volaris or Interjet. So that's why we placed it at level 3, because it's like they have the other options of the market, but they went with the totally different.
It's big. For later. Is this the end?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
At the end?
No. It's because I don't understand. I understand now or later, and the levels of uncertainty. But I think there is like another factor for putting, like if you ask me to put another company, I don't know what to evaluate. I don't know why Starbucks is in a later strategy. I don't get it.
When you make a now strategy, it's like, okay,
But you as a consumer or you as a company?
you as a company or
Yes,
a
company.
you're making a decision. That's why we play the marriage.
Uh-huh.
For example, getting to the university. As a now strategy is, okay, I'm between marketing and finance. Okay,
Which level of uncertainty do you think that is
like
choosing a major?
for the information that you have, for example, you the first time you came here and you know like, oh yeah, marketing is about advertisement and finance is numbers. So, okay, so you don't have enough information to say, yeah, I really like market, I really want to make advertisement, or no, I really want to make numbers and charts. So you don't have enough information. You have information about advertisement and numbers, and you say, let's go for the advertisement. So it's like a blind decision, because you are like a big bet. You are going for what you think is more like like an instinct. And in the later it will be like, I don't have any idea of what to study, so I'm gonna take more time to study more about every major, and then say, oh yeah, the one I like is
Yeah,
marketing.
I think I know what is missing. Like, for example, if you say shape or adapt, you know certain things of your company, and when you say now or later,
Is with shape, for example.
but what are the principles that you take to say now, or what are the things that you take to say later?
No, first we base on the left side. So
Uh-huh.
you decide in which level is it. You analyze the or the
My
decision,
company.
the company and the decision that you're making. And later on, it depends on if you had to do it right now, like the example of Ellie, the decision career. I made a mistake because at first I was an engineer. So I was on level 1 because I only can study engineer because that's the one who has job. So I went straight. I was on level 1 because that's the only career that I was looking forward. And now strategy is I needed to decide right now, because right now I was signing the paper. So that's why. But later on, when I decided to change of career, I like investigated more the careers. So now it's different level of certainty, because I think I rather could pass to level 3 because I was checking all the administrative, and inside I have like a range. But now it was like I have to decide now or later. Since I was at the middle, I have chance
But
to decide
yeah,
later.
now I got your question. Yeah, in our strategy is like you have less time, you have a kind amount of information is limited, and it's like, okay, or you do it or you leave it. And in later strategy you have more time, you maybe have more to risk, and it's like, wait, I'm not going that way, is dangerous. And increasing the level of uncertainty, it depends on what you're risking or what you're gonna lose to choose in our strategy, because it's, for example, in a shape and level 4, and I don't have anything to lose doing something or doing another thing, I'll go now strategy. But if I wanna go focus and secure what I'm doing for the decisions, even in level 4 is okay, strategy. The strategy means more time, lower risk, more information. Now strategy is less time, maybe less risk and limited information. I don't know if I answered you.
I think it's the same. It's up to you to decide now or later, but your risk increases in now,
Yeah,
and you have more certainty in the later.
in the
But it's the
later.
same for
Yeah,
each
because you
level.
have more time to study or to analyze your different options.
Can you put each examples into one category of real options? For example, you said that there's the growth, the insurance, and the learning. Which one is which?
No, regresa.
Great question.
No, but
Gracias por la pregunta.
no, in the
déjale la que estaba, déjale la que
It's
estaba.
the red blocks.
This is their strategy. Just make you dizzy. What was the word?
I'll answer you
No,
later.
Yeah. Great question. We'll cover that
with
next
the
week.
growth, with the learning, everything.
Es el de los cuadritos rojos. Que no se
Growth,
ve.
Yeah, no, the growth was
Insurance,
the growth
and learning.
the learning and insurance. No,
Allá, ahí.
ahí, no,
Arriba.
But
Ese
they
se parece
want-
a Pancho.
Pan, ¿ya estás escuchando esto?
That's why he's in Germany.
But they
getting
wanted,
married.
they wanted with the company. Chavita, they want the split with the company.
Ah. I had
These three things, what are they?
I understand. But I don't know.
20
But
seconds.
like the connection with the company,
20 seconds?
with the
Right.
couple.
20 seconds, one.
I don't understand.
So these are ways of developing
Later strategies. For example, in the growing, we have
A
Starbucks
ver,
because
Tony,
we have the
hay que explicarlo en
relationship.
español. Está muy lógico, bro.
¿Me explicas?
Es que tienes dos opciones. O tienes las big bets, que es apostar todo o nada,
Sí,
o lo
esa es la
pospones para
pena.
después. Ok, este es para cuando lo pospones para después, cómo analizarlo. Por ejemplo, aquí te dice de que ves cómo va creciendo, te asocias con alguien, pero es todo para tomar la decisión posponiéndolo, o sea, es ir analizando poco a poco. Y estos son pocos de los factores que analizas para tomar la decisión.
Pero
El de crecimiento,
¿cómo lo
la opción de
ligas con
crecimiento?
Con ese ejemplo.
¿Qué nivel de incertidumbre manejas
Se aplica para todos, o sea, son los factores.
O sea, son las preguntas que te debes de contestar
Para decidir cuál.
¿Para cuándo mover una real option?
Pero en cuál de las todas
Ajá.
dentro de las.
¿Y cuál es la diferencia entre esas tres?
Sí,
Pero hay
porque hay
reconocer
tres
su nivel, ¿no?
categorías.
Okay, so it's,
O sea,
the first one is analyzing. What is these ones then?
No, the three are analyzing. The grow option is to build a relationship is when you start working in skills in your company. But I wanna.
Dilo en español.
Pero ¿hace alguna diferencia si eres growth o si eres insurance?
Pues
o
es
si
el
eres
modo en el que lo.
Just possibilities. Different
Pero que
Maybe you are taking the decision to look for the growth option
Pero growth en qué? Insurance en
in
qué?
your company.
No, I didn't. I get it.
Ah, Sebas.
It's like, for example, the growth option is like if you have.
Sí, sí,
No,
sí.
¿Español?
Sí, sí, sí.
Bueno,
Ella leyó el tema.
si lo estás haciendo, por ejemplo, si es la opción de crecimiento y ahí dice que es reinvertir. Entonces, por ejemplo, si yo tengo un proveedor y le digo, oye, pues te estoy vendiendo 5, ¿no? Y quiero crecer en ese mismo, porque quiero crecer gradualmente, puedes hacer un contrato a largo plazo, es decir, pues cada vez se va a incrementar los montos que te voy a ir comprando, ¿no? Digo, eso es como para reinvertir, ¿no? Para crecer. Y luego creo que la de insurance es cuando ya cambias completamente de giro, ¿no? Dices, mejor después esto se me va a acabar y va a
es
cambiar,
más
¿no?
flexible.
Y la de learning option
Es
es
súper diferente, te puedes abrir, o sea.
más bien
I think we've run out of time, because otherwise it's going to be unfair for the last team.